welcome back to Stella Rosebella, where I talk about the latest Asian drama music and shows. So today I want to talk about the newest drama called 长月烬明, which is in English, Till the End of the Moon. Who are the leads of this drama? There's Bailu and Luo Yinxi. They both play 3 characters this time, so meaning 3 lives. So Bailu plays Ye Xiwu, Li Susu, 还有张九. And then Luo Yinxi, he plays Tan Taijing, Ming Ye, 还有张九明. So these are the 3 characters that they both play. So the gist of this story, I feel like it's not something new. It's not something that we haven't seen before. So basically the 3 lives in this story, basically Li Susu, she has to go back in time, like 500 years back in time, to save like the world and everything, to prevent this motion, which Luo Yinxi plays. He plays Tan Taijing, from becoming a motion. So he has to go back like 500 years and stop that from happening, and like destroy his mogu. So that's basically what sort of happens. So that's sort of like the synopsis of it. And obviously there's like romance and stuff and all these things. So when I first watched the episode, like the first episode, I couldn't really get into it. I think like one thing that I got like sort of like out of the drama was when the scene where they opened the blinds for Tan Taijing. And like I felt like the blinds didn't open properly, like one side was more than the other side, so I was like, this is interesting. And then when I saw the glove that Tan Taijing, the motion, was wearing, I was like, oh, I just thought of Chang Wan-jue. So those were like really confusing to me. And then another actor that was sort of like, I was like, oh, you're here too. So if you watch Xiangmi, you know that she was in that drama, and she also played as someone that followed Luo Yinxi's character in that drama as well. So I was like, okay, so this is the drama, okay. So the next thing that I was like I couldn't really get into the drama was when Mo Shen was talking. He talked a lot, like very like poetically way, like. And then I was like, even though there were like closed captions on the bottom as I was reading it, I was like, I have no idea what you're saying, like blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, 不懂，现在就不懂你在讲什么. So I was like, what is this guy talking about? But I know that he's wanting to destroy all the xianmen, because you see on the map, when you see Li Shushu like with the map and all these like xianmen like destroyed and everything. And I was like, okay. And then that sort of made me like I was like, what? And then the next thing was when Mo Shen, he goes and he wants to get the 过去镜. And when he went to get the 过去镜, when he saw Li Suzu come out, he's like, oh, 是你. And I was like, wait, he knows her? I was like, what am I missing? Like, what is going on? And then because she has to go back 500 years, like using the 过去镜 go back 500 years, he didn't stop her. He was like, it was like Li Suzu was like flying in the air, like in front of him. And I was like, he's not gonna stop her from going back in time? So I was like, what is going on? So those were like a lot of questions that I had in the beginning. So I know there were like some criticism towards Li Suzu's character when she goes back to like 500 years and she's in Ye Xiwu's body. And they're like, why isn't she like crying, like all these like reactions? Because she literally saw like her dad and everyone else like die in front of her. And so they're like, why is she like, you know, her reaction and everything. And apart from that, I guess like another thing is like the next part was how she wanted to fly. And I was like, I just laughed. I don't know, I just couldn't concentrate in the drama. Okay, that's like one thing that was happening. But I just laughed because she kept jumping. And she's like, why can't I fly? I was like, girl, you're human! So I was just like laughing the whole time. I'm sorry, y'all. But that was like how I felt watching this. And then later in the drama, I guess like Yuku really wanted this drama out. I mean, like, other than the promotions that they pushed so much into this drama, the editing in this drama, there was like some like things that they didn't edit out. Like some, like, for example, the scene where Lauren see like the you know, the red paint coming out, like his blood coming out, you see the line, plastic line, like going through, you can see that. There's like where the pole was in the hallway, like the modern, you know, like structure in this historical drama setting. So there was a lot of edits going on. There was one scene where the wire was still, you could still see it in the scene where Bailu has it. So yeah, those were like some stuff that was going on. I was like, what is going on with the editing team here? So that happened. So I just laughed at those, but I didn't see those until someone put it out. So this drama, the two characters, Tanajing and Lee Susu, like their relationship, I was like, first, like, obviously Lee Susu's like mission to go back in like 500 years ago is to, you know, have the Nanju like destroy his Mogu and, you know, him be gone, basically. And they're like, their relationship is like, first they're sweet and then some misunderstanding, like they get into argument and everything. I was like, oh. And then the setting of the drama I was not happy with when like basically it's sort of like Lee Susu sort of sees like why Tan Jing like becomes the way he is and everything, like his experience, he like doesn't eat much, like everyone treats him badly, everything. And so he's like, oh, I need to like I feel bad for this person and like I need to save this like person. I don't know, I just never really liked that type of setting anyways. So I was like, why is it this storyline again? So that's basically how I didn't really like the vibe of it. But I am watching it because I like Bailu and Luisi, and I just want to see how they portray the three different characters. Basically, that's how it is. I think like I didn't get really like I didn't get into the drama until the part when they went into the dream sequence. So towards the end of the dream sequence, you see that Sangjo and Mingye sort of finally talking to each other. Mingye telling Sangjo like, I didn't protect you, and I'm gonna cry. And Sangjo just tell her like, it's okay, I forgive you this time. No more next time. And the thing is that there is no more next time for both of them because they don't have another life, like they don't have another cycle for them. And I guess like they sort of like reconciled finally after like 10,000 years. And so I felt very sad at that part. So what is the point of this dream sequence? So one part you can think of it as how Susu experiences Sangjo's like whole like storyline and how she becomes a Monyu. And like I guess like they could sort of like think in each other's shoe. Susu will think of Tanaijing's like, I guess like his like everyone call him like Mo and everything, but then because of Sangjo's like their storyline, she'll understand him more, and Tanaijing will also understand Susu's like perspective like later. So I guess like that's one way to think of it. Like there's a lot of things that's in this drama. I mean this part of the drama that is sort of like little things. It's one thing is that one of the Shen, the one that can see the future, that guy, because he told Susu that he's been waiting for her for like 1万年了. And like after he told her the clues to destroy the Mogu and like sort of like change the whole fate of this whole thing, he was like, I've been like, we meet again. And she's like, we meet again? She's like, what are you talking about? So there's a lot of things that you sort of have to interpret and like piece together all over again. But I was just like really sad about it, this whole sequence, because when you understand the whole story of Sangjo and Mingye, nobody remembers them as those people. They all just know him as um, Mingye, who was a Yao in the bottom of the ocean, and Sangjo as a Mornu. That's how people refer them as. Drama, what I'm looking forward to. I know, it's like, what are you looking forward to this drama? Even though you're like not feeling this drama right now. I think like the part I'm really looking forward to is probably the part where Tan Taijing's brother asked him like, who do you choose between the sisters? Like Ye Xiwu 还是 the other sister, and he chose the other sister instead of Ye Xiwu, and that whole scene. So I think like I just want to see like Tan Taijing like feel really bad about everything that he's done up to that point, and finally realizing like how he feels about Ye Xiwu and everything that happens after that. I did read the book, so I get the gist of the drama, but I didn't really read like very detailed into it because I just want to know the gist. I don't need to know every single detail. So that's basically it. It's different from like 周生如故 where like Shi also like goes at this in the same place, y'all. You know, they filmed it in the same place, but this time is that Shi didn't do it. Like Zhou Shenchen wasn't there, but this in this drama, Tan Taijing is there. The reason why I am continuing to watch this drama and why I started to watch this drama, continuing because I like Bai Lu and Luo Yinxi's like drama period. And I just want to see how they portray the three characters. Secondly, it's like their second time working together, so I was just like, yay! But I think another thing that I actually didn't really want to watch this drama in the very beginning, because of how Yuku was like promoting it like a lot, and just like so many things, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious right now? And I don't know, I just felt like very unfair toward the other drama that like 少年歌星. They didn't do that when it even aired yet, and for this drama they like gave so much promotion where I was like, "Ugh, okay, I'm not really like I'm not gonna check it out the day it goes live, like no." And then like towards the end of the day I was like, okay fine, I'll see like the first episode. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!